Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do upload new videos every single week, so stay tuned for that. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I use the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer. I've been using this now for over 2 years, so this video is technically 2 years late because I know there's so many tutorials on YouTube. However, I've been seeing a lot of tutorials with girls who have straight hair, and I've got really curly, frizzy hair, and I haven't really seen a tutorial on YouTube using this with someone who has curly hair. So that's what I thought, is I would actually do a tutorial as to how I use it and show you what the end result looks like and the pros and cons of this tool. So if you want to see as to how I use the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer, just keep watching. So the first step that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work in sections. So I had clipped off the rest of my hair while leaving only the bottom of it. So my hair is actually slightly damp. I got out of the shower maybe an hour ago and I did my makeup. So I'm going to be working with slightly damp hair. You don't want to be working with drenched hair because then you're just going to be applying more heat. So you want to use, I'm using the wet brush. So I'm just going to brush through it, just to make sure there's no tangles, because I don't want to be adding extra stress to my hair when working through it. So now that the bottom layer is brushed through, I'm going to be turning on this and I'm going to start it. So at the back, you actually have some controls here. So you can put it on a cool setting, a low setting, and a high setting. I'm going to be starting off with the high setting. So I'm just going to switch it. And all I'm gonna do is just work it through my hair as if I'm round brushing it. So I'm gonna be starting off with this side, and I'm gonna actually fast forward through this whole thing. And I may stop in between to kind of share some pros and cons about it, but let's get started. We've got a long way to go. Okay, so the first layer is completed, and I'm just looking right at my timer right now, my recording, and it had taken me 3 minutes. So that's actually really good because I have the type of hair that you have to straighten and straighten and straighten and straighten to get all the kinks out. But this here, it smooths it right out, and it's really quick. It's super easy to handle. All you have to do is literally just grab up the hair, put it over top. When you do this, you want to make sure you're going in different directions and that you're adding a little bit of stress to it just so it is pulling and smoothing. But it is super simple. My hair does not get tangled in this at all. It gets right up into the root as well. If you haven't already, check out my Dyson Airwrap tutorial. It does have a round brush in it as well, but you might be surprised. This here is $50. The Dyson Airwrap is 700 Canadian dollars. I'm telling you, this one so far has been doing me wonders. So let's keep going. So now I'm just going to divide what I've already straightened and put that behind, leaving the stuff I need to work with in front. And then I'll grab my wet brush again and just brush through it to make sure there is no tangles. So this took me 40 seconds to do. I'm not even kidding. This is just insane. And the thing that I love about this is that it is so big that my sections of hair is big too, but I don't have to divide it into smaller sections to get it fully. And it honestly just works so perfectly. It grasps all of the hair in one section, so I'm not, like I said, having to go and dividing sections and all that stuff. A little fun fact is when I was in middle school, I had actually straightened my hair every single day, and I've had in middle school, I had more hair than I do today. I'm not even kidding, I spent 3 hours every single day blow drying my hair straight, first of all, with a round brush and an old-fashioned, you know, the whole round brush and a blow dryer. So I would first spend an hour blow drying my hair straight, then I would spend another hour straightening my hair. So altogether, it took like roughly around 2.5 hours, and I was just in pain all the time because, you know, with your arm, it's a lot of work. This thing, you'll have to see as to how long this takes me, so keep watching. You'll be surprised. Okay, now that I've done the layer that was new, I'm going to combine it with the old layer, like the first layer, and then I'm just gonna smooth it out all together. So a couple pros is that it heats up really fast, but that can also be a con, is that it gets extremely hot, and I wouldn't recommend using this every day or every other day. I would stick to using this perhaps once a month. It is truly a one-step. You do not need to blow dry your hair dry. You do not need to straighten your hair after when it's done. It is all in one, so technically you're applying less heat. However, it does get extremely hot very fast, and you gotta be careful around your ears and your hands and all of that stuff, but it does the trick on my very curly, kinky hair. So let's go to the next layer now. We're literally almost done. Isn't this insane? I'm not even kidding. We're less than 10 minutes and I've already done half of my head. Like what? Like, keep in mind, this used to take me 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'm on the final layer now, and what I'm gonna do is just, again, brush out the part that I need to go over and start to section my hair as to where I would naturally part it. And I'm going to work in smaller sections because I want to start adding some flips at the end and really get that blowout look. So here we go. Okay, so this is my hair completed, and I had just parted my part right in off-centered off the middle, and when I'm doing the front of my bangs, I like to grab it and twist forward so that way it kind of like shapes my face a little bit. And then of course I'll switch directions just to give it a little bit more body and height. But yeah, this is it. Sometimes what I'll do towards the end, I will just straighten a little bit of pieces, maybe around the roots, just in case if there is some extra frizz there. But another thing that I really like to do is go in with my Gizu hair oil. So I'm just going to apply just a few drops of this. And then I'll just gently smooth through the ends. And oh my gosh, this hair oil smells so good. And sometimes I'll take the straightener and just go around like my baby hairs around my frame of my face too. And whatever's left over, I'll just kind of pat around the roots So this is it. This is the completed look. And just to recap, here are a couple pros about the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer. The pros being it dries your hair super fast. It only took me 25 minutes to do my whole head of hair, which is insane because you know it takes me 2.5 hours to blow dry and straighten. Also the price. It's only $49, and sometimes you can find it on Amazon, which I'll link down below. Sometimes you can find it for $39 or less. It does get really hot, so it does dry your hair super fast. And a couple cons is that it is too hot, and it's not good for everyday use, just like I said, once in a while. And to be honest, I can't think of any other cons. I really do enjoy this product here. I really think that this hair tool is a definite need in everyone's life, especially my curly hair girls. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you've tried this as well and if it works for you, because I'm curious to know. And if you haven't already, please give me a follow on my Instagram. It's Lauren_Peletier, and I would love to have you guys there too. And until next time, bye guys.